Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again with the love of my life. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. I wish you guys could have seen the struggle that we went through to get to this point
It's
to
been a
even
process.
make this video. It's been
It has been.
trial after trial
It's more
after
comfortable though
trial.
sitting here on the end of the bed rather than like all the way back on the
Yeah,
bed.
my arthritic
Yeah,
shoulders
we're at
and
that
back.
age. We
It
are.
unfortunately we are. We
Mm,
may not look it, but we certainly do feel it.
Sometimes I do look it. I'm gonna be completely honest.
You
I
girl.
need to get some Botox, some filler. Like everything needs to be like touched up.
I ain't never
I
had
want a
none of
neck
that.
lift. I've always wanted a neck lift because I've always had like extra skin on my neck that I can go like this. It grosses me out. I want to get a neck lift.
You know,
It's my goal.
Nikocado got like a neck lift. He got a
Well,
full body lift, girl. I'm gonna
whew,
give it to him
girl,
though.
it
He
needed to
looks
be
good.
lifted. It did.
He did,
Mm,
and not just up in spirit.
The first piece of breaking news that I want to talk about in this video is the day has finally come that Yolanda Saldivar was up for her parole and she was denied.
Well,
I think that she really thought that she was going to get out.
she did. This little documentary came out and she
Mhm.
was talking about how awful Selena was or
Yeah.
how she was
The way she was
or yeah, it
acting.
was her fault or
Bitch.
whatever. I think it's hilarious that they let her think up until that moment that she could
Yeah.
possibly get out just to like rip that rug out from beneath her. I love that for
It's
her.
hilarious that she thought that she would get out and people would just be like accepting of her. Like, okay, girl, we're fine. You spent your time in jail. Like, no biggie.
Truthfully, they're doing her a
Certainly the
service. The
fuck not.
taxpayers are like really doing her a service
Yeah.
because if she was on the outside, she would have gotten got. People don't play
Bitty
about
bitty bum
Selena.
bum.
Yeah, they would have bitty bitty
Mm.
beat that ass.
I want to say thank you to Raycon for sponsoring my channel. Raycon is a brand that I discovered in 2022 after we went through a house fire that literally destroyed everything, burnt up every expensive pair of headphones that I had. And after going through that, I was not about to spend hundreds upon hundreds of dollars just to replace a pair of headphones. So I started looking around for more affordable options, and that is when I came across Raycon. And honestly, I wish that I would have discovered this brand a lot sooner. In my own personal opinion, I think that Raycon is superior to other brands out there. From the noise cancellation, I use these headphones every single time I am editing a video. Dustin will sometimes have to yell from across the room to even get my attention because that is how good the noise cancellation is. The Raycon Everyday Earbuds are IP66 waterproof, but they also have a 32-hour battery life, which I think is amazing because I am definitely that person that will forget to plug my headphones in for days at a time, which whenever I do that, Raycon does have me covered because these actually have quick charge, so you can plug it in for 10 minutes and it's going to give you a 90-minute charge. Another thing that I really like about Raycon is that you don't have to just stick to like basic black or white when it comes to your earbuds. They have many different colors to choose from. I'm actually going to pick up a neon yellow and Jolly Rancher myself, but you can also get these protective cases to slide over your earbuds. Mine is in sunset. But the number one reason as to why these Raycon everyday earbuds are my personal favorite, and if you have piercings in your ear, you guys are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. So in my left ear, I have my conch as well as my daith pierced, and putting an earbud into my ear can prove to be very, very uncomfortable to the point where I don't even want to wear them. The Raycon everyday earbud is so tiny. It just fits right into your ear. It does not touch either of my piercings, and I can wear this for hours. If you are interested in checking out the Raycon everyday earbuds for yourself, please use the link below or go on over to buyraycon.com/TVV, and that'll get you 20% off your everyday earbuds. If you decide to check Raycon out, please let me know what pair you decided to pick up down in the comment section. And now let's get back to the video. So moving on from that, I want to talk about Jojo Siwa real quick because she showed up at the GLAAD Awards or just some ceremony that they were having looking a hot ass mess. Number
Girl,
one.
Jojo Siwa
Number
would show
one.
up to the opening of an
She
envelope
would.
looking like a mess,
She
and she
would.
did.
Well, she was there and she was wearing like every type of rainbow that you could imagine. It was very tacky. Someone in my
Cringe.
comment section said that her mother, that's like how she's on the payroll, is that she's actually the stylist. Fire her.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely fire her. I swear I
Yeah.
tweeted out about this. JoJo Siwa was giving me like early
Mhm.
2000s, like school PE teacher,
No.
butch lesbian realness. I
Miss
swear
Man.
we all had one.
Mm,
Yeah, definitely Miss Man. Mine was
mm.
Miss Shepherd.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely that. We used to listen to Madonna while we would work
I
out
don't
and
remember my
everything.
gym teacher.
Ray of
I
light.
don't. Were you the one that walked around the track? I always walked around
Oh,
the track. I never
oh,
participated in
girl, I had a
PE.
medical exemption because my
Oh.
heart. Yeah, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't have to do
okay.
that. What was it? A 5 minute mile?
I
I
was
could
just
probably do
gay
it
and didn't
today
want to
though.
participate in the sports.
Oh yeah.
So they let me
We
have
were
it.
over there gossiping with the
Mhm.
girls.
But the reason that I want to talk about JoJo is because she has released her VIP passes for her concert that she's going to be doing. She's going on tour. There's a $900 VIP experience that you can get with JoJo Siwa, and it's different than anything that has ever happened. She said that in this interview that she did at the GLAAD.
We also read about some VIP tickets that are priced around $900. Now you got to explain this for the people one time.
I would love to actually explain this for the people. We figured out how to do an experience that hasn't been done, that often before. So pretty much we created the Dream Guest VIP experience, and what this is you actually can come to the venue while we're setting up the show. And you can watch the process, you can be involved if you want, you can help out. But what you're really gonna get to do is help me pick the set for the night. So there's going to be a part of the show that you're actually going to get to control as the Dream Guest VIPs every single night. You're going to get to choose what I do. It's going to be really special. But then also in this VIP package, you get a piece of memorabilia from that show. So something that I wear on stage. You get an exclusive backstage tour with me. I kind of explain it like you're my that city bestie for the day. Like, it's just like you're gonna be hanging out. It's gonna be fun. Like, we'll probably order some pizza if you want some pizza. It's just gonna be a ball. And then of course you'll get to watch sound check. We'll do the normal Q&A. We'll do meet and greet. But it's gonna be really special. I'm really, really excited for that. And it's super limited as well. We're only doing 4 Dream Guest VIPs in every city. So it's not some sort of like, let me get 50 of these and try to get a big buck off of this. It's like, no, I wanted to create a super exclusive, super intimate, die-hard fan experience that only the biggest of the biggest super fans would want to have. And I don't know, I'm really excited. We're coming up with lots of ways to make this Dream Guest experience really special.
How did we get to this point? I remember when James Charles was getting dragged, charging $500 for a VIP meet and greet.
Trisha got dragged too.
How in the hell did we get to a point where Jojo Siwa feels comfortable charging people to put together her set?
Girl, where do we get to a point where people would pay $900 to go see Jojo Siwa? That
really
is my question.
Honestly, though.
We're too old.
Yeah,
it must be like a younger generation thing.
Like,
would you take your children to go see Jojo Siwa for $900?
No. Especially with that hair.
It's nice that they get to help pick out the set list for that night, because I'm sure some of them have their favorite songs, where they want to see Karma played.
Boomerang.
Yeah.
I don't really care about what they say.
You know what? Honestly, I think it would be worth the $900 if Abby Lee Miller was there. If she wheeled on out and she gave everybody some critiques.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be great.
That would be so funny. I saw a compilation the other day on TikTok. What is that woman's name? Kathy?
Kathy who?
Kathy was on Dance Moms. I didn't watch Dance Moms like that, but it was a compilation came up. That lady put Abby Lee Miller in her place. I've never seen anybody put Abby Lee Miller in her place the way that lady did.
No, there was a full-on fight. There was a full-on fight on Dance Moms where hair was pulled and everything of Abby Lee Miller.
I might need to go back and watch.
Was it Kathy? Does anybody remember the name of the lady that she got into?
Girl,
maybe it was Jill?
Kathy.
It wasn't Jill.
Kathy viciously destroyed her, and she didn't even know what to say. She was like, "You need to eat that salad," and Abby Lee Miller was like, and she just ate that salad, girl.
Moving on from that, let's talk about Mikayla Nogueira real quick, because her arch nemesis, that's what we're going to call her now, Jaclyn Hill, is up to some old school beauty guru bullshit. In my personal opinion, as most of us know, Mikayla launched her brand the other day, POV Beauty. Mikayla's launch of her brand was pretty successful. It sold out, of course, as to be expected. I do think it was one of those launches where they only sold a smaller amount, so it seemed like there was more interest in it, because now people are getting emails saying their orders are not even shipping until April 21st, which is crazy.
So I got into Mikayla's website for her launch, and it looks like Do It is the one that comes with all of the things together. But one thing I thought was interesting, and I did already buy one, so I went in just to see if you could change shipping or whatever. So you can go check out. Now it says April 21st. Oh, it's out of stock now. Okay, but it does say estimated ship date is April 21st. So it's only 8 minutes in. So if you guys did not get the code beforehand and you're interested in getting it, it's already sold out. Literally 30 seconds before starting this video, it was still in stock. But I just thought it was crazy that the estimated ship date was April 21st. When I purchased it, it said it was going to be, I think, 3 to 7 business days. So I don't know if you're buying it literally within minutes of the first batch, if you're not going to get it until then. So I just thought that was interesting. I hadn't seen that before. So if you are interested in getting it, it looks like it's all sold out. I wonder if they still have anything left in stock. That's crazy. Oh, nope, that's sold out too. Yeah, so basically if you didn't have access to the pre-code, yikes. Okay, so they still have Drip It. Man, I'm really glad. I literally bought it within as soon as I could, and I was already order number 4,100 and something. But just thought it was interesting that it's not shipping for, you literally would not see it for another month.
I remember every time Jaclyn Hill would come out with something, some shit like that would happen with Morphe.
Yeah, well, Jaclyn is in this mess.
I know, she is.
Jaclyn has inserted herself into this because the day before Mikayla's launch, she uploaded a YouTube video just out of nowhere. You know that Jaclyn never uploads on YouTube unless she either has a launch coming, or maybe she wants to try to sabotage someone's thing a little bit.
Hi, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been way too long since I have heard those words come out of my own mouth.
So she uploaded an Amazon Beauty favorites video. And in this, I was looking down at the Jaclyn Hill links that are all magically, you guys know. Now it like says Jaclyn Hill dot something. It's not just like a magic link.
They stepped their pussy up a little bit.
But a good amount of these products are all Korean skincare. And if you have been following along with POV Beauty, you know that Mikayla is like really touting to people that these are Korean inspired ingredients. She went over to Korea. She formulated all this with her and Cody in the lab.
Yeah. No, you need to back up just a little bit though, because
What did I miss?
was it yesterday or the day before when he found this was going on? We were sitting outside and he got a notification that Jaclyn Hill uploaded. And he was like, "How funny would it be if?"
Girl, don't do me like that. I do not have her on notifications.
Oh, I thought
Girl,
it
I
was
was scrolling over
I
on
thought it was
TikTok. Don't you try to...
I thought it was a notification.
No,
I thought it was a notification.
Bitch, I was scrolling over
Well,
on TikTok.
I thought it was a notification.
No.
Anyway, he was like, "How funny would it be if all of this was Korean skincare?"
And
he
bitch.
clicked on it, and it was.
Tier.
And then there was something else because you were like, "What if she does this?" And she posted something else.
Okay. I said, what if she brings up the lipsticks once again? And sure as
Yep.
shit, you guys, she literally uploaded a video. Remember, Jaclyn doesn't want anybody to talk about these lipsticks. So there's this trend going on over on TikTok where people are either posting something sad or something great that's going on in their life. And it's like them from like before. It's like she doesn't know it yet, but basically this is like where she is now. Jaclyn, on launch day, these lipsticks that she doesn't want anyone to talk about, decided that she was going to upload. She doesn't know it yet, but she's about to sell 200,000 lipsticks that will forever change her life and brand.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Nice.
Jaclyn Hill is like one of the only people I've ever seen on social media that can be the villain and the victim at the same time. I don't understand how she's able to do that and people don't see it. Like, Jaclyn Hill causes her own storms and then wonders why the it's raining. It gets on my nerves so bad.
So I honestly don't know if this TikTok one like had anything to do with Mikayla. I just think the timing of it is like a little interesting.
Also, too,
But-
remember a couple weeks ago, I don't mean to cut you off. I apologize.
No,
I
didn't
just
have
want to get
anything
it
else
out
to say,
because
girl.
I'll forget.
I didn't have anything else to
It
say.
was just a couple weeks ago. Jaclyn Hill had posted a TikTok and Mikayla was in her comment section and crickets, girl. No
Crickets.
acknowledgement, zero
Crickets.
engagement.
I have thought this whole entire time that Mikayla like launched her brand. First of all, it went off without a like hitch. Like this whole shipping thing, April 21st, girl, that's just that they sold more. That's not, it went off really well. Now, people have not started to get their orders yet, so we don't know if shipping is going to be good because you remember Jaclyn Cosmetics, when she shipped shit, you ordered one, you got 20.
Yeah, or
So
empty
maybe
box.
something will happen.
Or a
I
label.
did see, though, that Mikayla is getting called out for a little bit of a lie that she told in her like launch video where she introduced all the products. She said this shit was fragrance-free. There is parfum as the ingredient in this.
Let me make something very clear. Fragrance-free, suitable for sensitive skin, vegan, cruelty-free,
I'm like 99% sure she said it was fragrance free. But let me go through the rest of the products and let you guys know which products from here I would consider non-toxic and which products are clean. Starting off with Drip It. Drip It does contain 2 ingredients that I would not consider non-toxic. So that's just me. Next, we have Whip It. And unfortunately, it does have an ingredient that I would consider toxic. It's a polaxamer, and essentially these can be contaminated with things like dioxane, which can mess with reproductive activity and essentially be a potential endocrine disruptor. So that's just my research. In my opinion, the most toxic, quote unquote toxic, product on the whole line would unfortunately be the lip product, and those I'm a little more stricter about because they are going on your lips and there's a lot of skincare that you shouldn't be ingesting. This does contain fragrance, unless I'm reading this wrong, but she did say it was fragrance free, so I don't know. It also does have artificial dyes, which I understand it's a little bit tinted. And it also has phenoxyethanol, which is a big no-no for me. Next would be Drench It. This also does contain potential endocrine disruptors. And last but not least, Glaze It. I would consider the primer the only non-toxic product in the whole line. So if you are a wellness girly and you're trying to avoid unnecessary endocrine disruptors, this is the only product, in my opinion, that I would be okay buying. Bye.
Something crazy about this launch with Mikayla. I had people in my personal life that watch my videos asking me if I think they should buy Mikayla's products. I was like, yeah, I think her products are probably going to be good because she studied
they're gonna be good.
everything that Jaclyn Hill has went through. And I guarantee you she made a checklist. No hair, no fuzzy gloves, none of that other stuff. I guarantee you.
I've told you guys before, I think that Mikayla is the new Supreme, and I think that she really does enjoy like doing things that other beauty influencers that she used to look up to, but also kind of hate watch, because remember she used to leave those nasty comments to Jaclyn Hill about her and her man.
She gets
with the
off
man
on
bun.
it.
Don't forget
She
the man bun
does.
comment.
I swear, I think
Mhm.
she tries to taunt Jaclyn Hill.
Is that what she's winning?
Well, she
Oh,
is
she's
winning.
doing such a good
I
job.
really do. I do
She is
feel like
winning.
maybe that's why Jaclyn Hill did post these videos. She's
Mhm.
trying to be shady and overshadow Mikayla.
The Korean skincare all up and down that Amazon video. Girl, that is totally trying to fucking shade Mikayla.
Mhm.
Like, here, why don't you go get this cheaper option real quick so you're not going to need it tomorrow on launch day?
Yeah.
Shady.
You know who'll be there to review it though?
Mm.
James Charles.
Of
Because
course.
he's sucking
Well, he has to return a
the
favor.
rings of her asshole.
He has to return a favor.
hmm
He has to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She sold his soul.
Yeah.
Or he sold her soul. I don't know.
Everyone's selling their souls over there.
hmm
Souls and holes. So with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. We hope that you did enjoy it. If you have made it this far, please hit the subscribe button as well as the thumbs up and leave us a donut emoji down below. And we will see you guys all in the next one. Bye.